Hey, what's going on, fighters? It is April 13th, Friday the 13th. And I am excited to just give a little. I'm just pulling up my live feed here on my computer, make sure that I'm not, that you can all hear me, you can all see me, all that good stuff, like I normally do. But listen, all right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I want you to think of a company like a football team. I'm a football coach, so this is easy for me to do. I have an offensive coordinator, and I have a defensive coordinator. And the offensive coordinator is what we're going to talk about today. The job of the offensive coordinator is to exploit the weaknesses on the opponent's defense and score points. His job is to score more points than the other team scores on us. His job is to move the chains, eat the clock, okay? Rack up points, rack up points, rack up points. Now, that's all he does. That's all the offensive coordinator does. That's all his job is. He's not the defensive coordinator as well. He's not doing both. He's doing one thing. And so in your business, I want you to think, who is your offensive coordinator? Ask yourself, who is your offensive coordinator? Who is 100% responsible for marketing and sales in your business, for putting points on the board? When you get the mindset that it is unacceptable to go a day without scoring points, selling a job, closing a deal, making a deposit into the bank, when you get that mindset, that's when your business is going to grow. Now, if you're a smaller company, you might be playing both sides of the ball, offense and defense here, but I would encourage you to find somebody to run each side of the football for you. If you have a foreman who really understands the field and operations and things like that, get him up to speed and let him run the defense, man. And that's defense is making sure we finish jobs on time. That, we're not creating more problems for ourselves down the future. We're getting our butts kicked and the enemy, the bad guys are putting points on us. Okay? So that, if your foreman can do that, give him that responsibility and you go focus on putting points on the board. One of the biggest problems, one of the biggest reasons that contracting businesses don't grow and they don't have consistent growth is because nobody is responsible for the day in, day out putting points on the board. Meaning you sell a job, you go produce the job, you sell a job, you produce the job. Well, the day you're producing the job, you're not selling a job in most cases. Or you're not marketing your business or building relationships and being everywhere. If you want more leads and more sales to come in, you have to be everywhere. And you can't be everywhere when you're out working in the field all the time. So, take some action here today. And actually look, just make sure we're still on here. Take some action. And just make sure we're good here. Guys, take some action to put points on the board every day. Make a commitment that you're not going to go to bed each night until you've made a deposit, till you signed a contract, till you've done something to put points on the board. That is the fanatical focus and the mindset that you have to grow your business. See, too often, and right now as I'm recording this, we're into the springtime, right? Your phone's starting to ring. You're going to get busy. You're going to book out 2-3 months. I was talking to a guy the other day. He's booked out for like 3 months already with his team. And I'm like, dude, don't make the big mistake most guys make, and that's they stop marketing, they stop selling when they get busy and the calendar fills up. Every single day, every single quarter of the year, you put points on the board. When you put points on the board, you're more likely to have less financial issues because cash is king. You're going to have a better chance of recruiting people and keeping them on your team because winners want to stay with companies that are busy and winning and selling and all that other stuff. I had very little turnover in my old painting company outside of Chicago. We kept our team together for years because all I did was sell. I marketed and I'd sell. All right? So be an offensive coordinator. Find an offensive coordinator in your business, somebody that's responsible for that. Find somebody to be the defensive coordinator, whether it's you. Okay, you're going to be one of them, right? Find the other one and cut them loose. Let them do whatever they got to do to score points and to keep money coming into the business. Don't get content if you sell 3 or 4 weeks or 5 weeks, 6 weeks of work right now. Don't be content. Don't think that you got to stop selling and putting points on the board. Put points on the board every day, and that's how you're going to get out of the hole that you're in. That's how you're going to build a team. That's how you're going to build the future that you want to build for yourself and your family when you make a commitment to selling like a madman every single day of the week. All right, you guys have a great weekend. We will see you next time on El Fido. Hasta la Cuervo. That's for all my Spanish speakers. See you later. Hey, don't forget, if you want our daily tips, text the word TIPS, TIPS, to 719-299-3852. I'd love to connect with you there. We'll see you guys. Have a good weekend.